Hey Marvel fans, welcome back to your go-to spot for deep dives into comic events, movie tie-ins, and everything Marvel. In our last chapter, we watched Jonathan Hickman's sprawling narrative reach its dreadful climax, the end times. After years of the incursions, the systematic collision of Earths across the multiverse, the final two realities, the mainstream Earth 616 and the ultimate Earth 1610, were locked in a cosmic embrace of death. Despite the frantic, morally bankrupt efforts of the Illuminati, their life raft was deployed just seconds before annihilation. A parallel raft carrying the worst villains, the Cabal, also narrowly escaped. The multiverse, the entirety of space and time as we knew it, was utterly destroyed. But when the dust settled, something impossible remained. You might think a world saved by Dr. Doom would be paradise. You'd be wrong. Welcome to a universe where the ultimate supervillain didn't just win, he erased reality and rebuilt it in his own image. This isn't just about cosmic power. It's deeply personal. Doom has taken the life that should have belonged to his arch-rival, Reed Richards. He married Reed's wife, Sue Storm, claimed their children, and even sentenced Johnny Storm to serve as Battleworld's scorching sun. The greatest villain won the ultimate victory. But winning is easy. Keeping it won is the hard part. In this new domain, absolute power has met absolute opposition. This is Doom Messiah, and the fragile reality he built is about to shatter. And how is this law enforced? Enter the Thor Corps. We are introduced to this world through the eyes of a young, rookie Thor from the domain of Higher Avalon, being sworn in. This isn't just a superhero team. It's a religious police force, an entire army of Thors, each from a different annihilated reality, now serving as the angels and enforcers of God Doom's will. Their hammer, Mjolnir, is not a weapon of heroism, but a badge of office and a tool of divine judgment. The political structure is a twisted, cosmic feudalism. Doom sits at the top on a throne carved into the world tree Yggdrasil itself, with a silent, shackled Galactus as his watchful sentinel. Below him are the barons, the rulers of each domain. These are often powerful survivors from the old worlds, like the noble Hyperion in Utopolis or the sinister Mr. Sinister in the Bar Sinister. They are granted power over their kingdom so long as they never, ever challenge Doom's absolute authority. The Baron of Bar Sinister is brought before the court, accused of colluding with Hyperion against Baron Braddock. Found guilty, Sinister demands the right of combat against his accuser. Brian Braddock, the Baronet of Higher Avalon, what follows demonstrates the horrific illogic of Doom's dominion. Brian swiftly decapitates Sinister, but Sinister's head rolls away and his headless body rises to defeat and execute Brian. This spectacle of violent divine law serves a crucial purpose: to demonstrate that Doom's power is absolute and operates beyond mortal reason. James Braddock then faces the true test. Though he denies harboring rebels, his insufficient loyalty displeases the God Emperor. Despite the pleading of his wife, Empress Sue Storm, Doom sentences James Braddock to the Shield. The Shield is not just a wall. It's a terrifying, permanent reminder of Doom's might, separating the civilized domains from the eternal dangers he salvaged from the fallen universes. James Braddock, stripped of his title, is thrown over the massive barrier to be immediately set upon by the Annihilation Wave, Ultron drones, and the hordes of Marvel zombies. Exile here is perpetual public sacrifice. Meanwhile, in the domain of Utopolis, Doom's own science ministry, the Foundation, discovers the source of the heresy. Buried in the sand is an object that should not exist: the life raft that carried the villainous Cabal. This is the central heresy of the story. According to Doom's gospel, he created this world ex nihilo, from nothing. But this object is older. Its carbon dating predates Battleworld itself. It is physical, undeniable proof that Doom's creation myth is a lie. The artifact's very existence poses an existential threat to Doom's timeline. Valeria Richards, Doom's super-intelligent daughter, informs Sheriff Strange that the craft's age is heretical. It is much older than the believed age of Earth. It is physical, undeniable proof that Battleworld is not a true genesis, but a recent stitched-together repair job. Despite all this power, Doom is not at peace. His ultimate conflict is internal, revealed through his complex relationships with the only two people who remember the world as it truly was: Doctor Strange and Doom itself. Doctor Strange is Doom's chief advisor and sheriff, whom Doom calls old friend. Strange's compliance is rooted in the deep guilt of his own failure to prevent the multiverse's collapse. Doom needs Strange because he is the sole objective witness to Battleworld's genesis, the only one who can confirm that the current tyrannical reality is superior to the chaos and death that preceded it. Doom explicitly trusts Strange, noting that Strange himself could have been God had he wanted it, affirming he holds the full favor of Doom. Strange has become the necessary lie that validates Doom's fragile, absolute sense of rightness. This psychological instability is most apparent in private. Speaking with Sue Storm, now his consort and the mother of his daughter Valeria, Doom admits he is growing restless and disaffected with being God. He confesses he created this world because he believed in the, quote, rightness of me. He thought his triumph would inspire people. His perfect world has become a gilded psychological cage, leading to profound existential exhaustion. This carefully maintained, fragile equilibrium is shattered by a physical intrusion from the past, marking the first tangible crack in Doom's stolen reality. A survey team, led by Minister Alex Power, uncovers a strange craft. This craft is, impossibly, the Life Raft that carried the final survivors from Earth 1610. Primarily, Ultimate Reed Richards, also known as the Maker, and his dangerous group called the Cabal. Strange immediately understands the chronological contamination and tasks the Thor Corps with establishing a quarantine. However, during the process, a worker touches the dormant craft, which activates projectile weapons, fatally wounding him. This distraction allows the occupants, the Cabal, including Thanos, to escape the raft and scatter across the domains of Battleworld. The past has violently breached the present. The sheer fact of a non-Illuminati Cabal survivor existing is shocking. Doom may control matter, time, and cosmic power, but he failed to completely erase all memory of the previous realities. Illuminati existence confirms the flaw in the divine mind wipe. This memory is the ideological equivalent of a virus, proving irrevocably that Battleworld is a colossal, fragile lie built on stolen time. The escape of the Cabal confirm that Battleworld is inherently unstable. The fragile empire of God Emperor Doom stands on the brink, about to be challenged by the one man who refuses to kneel before perfection. The war for reality itself is about to ignite, and it's no longer about power, it's about family. Prepare for the fall of Doom if Battleworld can survive the collision. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. In our next video, we will witness the greatest, most personal war of the multiverse.